Morning, folks. Greens. Making greens. I think a lot of folk have a problem with green, but I learned. I learned a long time ago that. Mixing greens, you don't need to use green straight out of the tube, although I've got some sap green there just to show the variety. But some of the best greens that I come up with are mixing the three primaries, cadmium red or any red, blue and the cadmium yellow light. So if you just put a bit of those together, and you can make them as light and as green as you like. You're going to put a bit of yellow in there. So that's about as simple as you can get, isn't it? And we'll carry on with that. We'll just change the colour slightly as we go. I'll do one a landscape when we've done these. I always try to leave, I'm going to have the masking tape there, leave your trees with some air. I've covered up a lot of it, but try to. And we're going a bit more red, a bit more blue, and well, that's a little bit, more better, a bit better. Just putting a bit more blue in there, a bit of red. See, the ultramarine is the driver, really. It gives you the contrast. Okay, so we do some bushy stuff now, some texture, and I'm going to use Payne's Grey. Payne's Grey, a bit of red. Don't mix the life out of them. Just leave, well. Well, we can add bits of light to that. You can add a bit of sienna or ochre with it. And then we can do some distant ones. We go back to that, our basic colour, basic green. Oops, it's a bit red. Oh. And when you start to go into the distance, you want a sort of a bluer colour. But I think what's important is keeping it as an illusion of detail rather than as a solid object. Alright, now we're going to use the green. I'm going to clean my brush and use the yellow and the Payne's and the sap green. Look, beautiful colour that is. And you can have a bit of shadow under there. Trunk in there. Very light touch. You don't need good brushes or anything special. This is a varnish brush. It's an inch. We'll put some shadow in there, bit of this, a bit of that. The shadow on one side will always be darker than the other. Got some light on there. Okay, and a bit of white. So most of these are done without the sap green. Put a bit of shadow, so just some Payne's grey. The shadow. So go back over that one because that's quite unrealistic. So we go, well, let's have the sap green and the cad yellow. And just change it. So they're just basic tree shapes with different greens. Dark green, mixing three primaries. Go over that one again because that is a bit of a mess. Yeah, just play with them, but don't be frightened of them. And I've done most of these without really using the sap green. It's not. It comes into its own when you've got it with some grass. No. We'll have a bit of white in there. And you can push the grass into the shadow of the trees. Get some more of that yellow. I was talking to a friend this morning. He's just done 3 paintings. He's an acrylic painter, but he's just done some oils. He's obviously very pleased with them, and I'm looking forward to seeing them. He said that he said the black just doesn't dry. All the other colours are dry, but the black doesn't. I said, well, the black is the slowest drying colour in the palette. In oil, doesn't matter with acrylic so much. And watercolour, well, the fastest drying colour is burnt umber, as it is in oil painting. But there we are, we've got some shapes. Now we'll get rid of that brush. Try and go with another brush now. Go with this one. Similar. Now, a good tip that I learned years ago is don't use white spirit to clean your brushes, or at least don't leave your brushes in the white spirit, or paraffin kerosene is very, very good solvent, but it does tend to make the bristles brittle, and then they break. Like these really, but these are old ones. These are my favourites. And you just put some fairy liquid, that's a UK one, in the palm of your hand or on the brush, and then rub it on your hands into warm water, and then you clean your hands as well. It's lovely. All these brushes are soft, they're old and they're worn out, but they're soft. This brush I used yesterday for the two I did. Look, lovely, lovely, beautiful. Nothing better. So, so we're going to put a sky in now. So we'll do a painting, and what I like to do is to do a, oh dear, wrong one. Is to do a something similar. Well, let's do a river with these colours. I'll try not. Well, I will use the sap green, but don't be scared of using Payne's grey mixed with your bright yellow or your cadmium yellow pale, because it's a very good, quick, short cut to what you're looking for. Right, so let's have a nice bit of blue. Okay, just get a bit of paint on the sky. I'm using a bit of Theta around the canvas paper. As far as I know, it's durable. If you do something you want to put in a frame, like an oil painting on canvas paper, you can frame it like a watercolour behind glass with a mount. Lovely. Okay, now we've a bit less of the blue. We've got that stain, isn't it? That bit, well, we've come out of that. There's a bit of white in there. Okay, that's our horizon. Now, I like to mix a bit of sienna in with my clouds, but sienna is quite a strong stain. Because nice on the horizon. Okay, well, there's a bit of sky. We can put some bit of cloud up there. Right, a nice bit of white there. Right, now we'll put in some of those trees. But I've got to remind myself that that's a river there, so bit of blue. Replicate the sky. Oh, that's not blue, is it? That's grey, but okay. I quite like doing these. They're all based on my River Wandle. Well, it's not my River Wandle. It's a local river and it's very, very beautiful. It's a Surrey chalk stream. Okay, right, now we get some nice trees in. Don't put your focus in the middle. So if you do a big here, small here, otherwise it makes for monotony. Now we'll use those colours. So we've got a blue, red, green. Oops. Blue, red, yellow, and we'll. Too much red. I will change that. It's a lovely shape. We're going to have that coming down here. We can put some yellow in here. Alright, we'll get a bit of dark now. A dark, use the blue. Whatever you do, you can go over, although it's not as easy as acrylic, because acrylic dries very quickly. This takes ages, but especially as student quality, there's a lot of oil in them. Put some shadow in. Then we'll come down here, just put in some colour. We're going to have some different yellows over here, different greens. I know I do a lot of these. I mean, I don't do portraits or anything like that. I like just landscape. Well, it's nice just to leave the brush marks. A bit of dark, so put dark green in here. Okay, we've got some darks in there. Maybe I should put my blue close to the yellow. Shadow. Okay, see we've got different colour, but I'm going to put the red in there. Right, we'll put a bit of a background there. We need some blue. It's a nice, cool colour. And you can take some colour in. Okay. I'm going to add a tiny bit of yellow with that, I think. That'll just give that more realistic distance. So blue recedes. Oh, we can. Right, okay, I'll do. We've put some bankage in there. Well, I'm going to use another brush for that. I'm going to use my worn out bristles here. We're going to paint spray this. Do a bit of Bit of shadow in there. Ah, got some nice green in there. Oh, we got a bit of oak, yellow, sorry, yellow, sienna and a bit of yellow. Little texture. So I found that burnt sienna works very well with the yellow. I'll keep it green. Piling the paint on now and gay abandon. Got a bit of dark in there. Bit of white, bit of yellow. Got a bit of Payne's grey in there. Just a bit of counter change here. Light against dark. Get your separations of the trees. Alright, let's put some light green in there. Up here. Put a bit of dark green. Or even a bit of sap green, why not? We've got it. Now the counter change here. Coming up the bank, shadow. Okay, let's just take that bit over here. Oh, I do a bit the other side. Not the best I've ever done, but fill that beard. Let's get some counter change there. Just drag the sometimes I forget what I'm going to say. I start a sentence and then I get absorbed. Oh, that's a shortcut. Got a dark green in and here. There'll be all sorts of stuff. Right, now with that brush, it's nice and sharp edged now, so we can just right here. It's not working, is it? Not having much luck with that. I'll try a rigger. I don't really like to use a rigger because this, I've got some, I have got a very nice rigger. It's one of Sharon's gifts to me, so it's a tiny number one. Rosemary, I'll give it a good wash afterwards. It's very hard to get the paint off. You can use the brush to scrape out. No, it's not working really. No, I don't like that. It's not working. I'll put the texture back. Let's go a bit nice green. Okay, let's refine that bit here. Right, there's got a little bit of bluey white. I want blue now. That needs to be darker than that. Okay, well, another sort of along the wandle. Oh, there we are. Okay. It doesn't work. It needs to be dry to use the rigger, I think. So it's only a demonstration, but gives me another brush to clean, doesn't it? So there we go. It's apart from all the greens you can get from just either 3 colours or 2 colours, or mixing Payne's grey with the cadmium yellow, you can have some good fun. I'm going to just put a bit of dark in. Right, you wouldn't see poppies in this, but it's my friend Mark. He said that the way he lives, poppies are red, poppies are orange. Well, yeah, they are, but I'll mix a bit of cadmium red with a bit of yellow. Then we got a nice poppy green. I haven't seen any poppies yet down the Wandle, but anyway, it's a painting, isn't it? And that's the thing. A bit of white, bit of cow pastures, all of that along the Wandle. Okay, folks, well there we are. It's on for Good Friday. Right, okay. Well, I suppose having done that, well, I suppose we could have a little figure walking along here, maybe. That's a bit flimsy for that, so let's use this one. No, not that one. Oh, I don't know. Me on my bike with a crash helmet. No, I don't. I should wear one, but I don't. No, we'd have our high-vis jackets on, wouldn't we? Not sure I like what I've done there. Let's just block that out there. No, I can't get the brush doing. Then I'll take it down a bit. Okay, well there they go. Right, okay, so ends the my take on mixing greens. Just to recap, using cadmium yellow ultramarine and cadmium yellow light, pale, 3 colours, and you can adjust it to whatever amount of green you want, or you can mix Payne's grey directly with the cadmium yellow pale, or you can use sap green mixed with green. Yeah, they're all greens. So there you go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. That's me finished till tomorrow anyway. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.